Hey everyone, welcome back to Apollo Art Analysis. In today's episode, we're going to be studying a piece by the 3D artist Stu Ballinger in collaboration with the musician and composer known as Aether. And in this episode, we're going to be looking at crystals as a symbol of transition. We're also going to explore the album known as Shape the Light. So let's jump right into it. So at first sight, we're with a few hands here reaching high towards an ascendant crystal. It's practically impossible not to wonder what exactly is happening here. And notice how elements are placed within the composition, right? Pretty much everything is placed in the perfect center, and we also see the forms accented primarily by these lighter accents against that dark and deep blue backing here. And you may also notice the order in this composition as well, right? We see each one placed kind of like a base or a triangular order there. This, of course, creates implied lines all converging at that crystal, but they also give a sense of order and harmony, right? Triangular forms pretty much always do that. You may also notice, of course, the main color here is going to be this deep and dark blue, right? But despite this, we have the rare flares of iridescence, and of course, crystalline forms always give a multicolored tone, so we certainly see that here as well. With this in mind, I want to ask you guys, what exactly do you think we're looking at? Of course, we see these four hands reaching towards that high crystal, right? And of course, the act of reaching is a multivariate symbol, of course, trying to attain or reach or kind of grab something as well. And the use of crystals here are also pretty important. Not only are they literal and symbolic representations of harmony, but they're also sacred catalysts of light, right? So anytime that light shines through them, they just intensify that to an incredible degree. I think we certainly see that here. And that sense of harmony, right? Think of something like a window, right? A piece of glass. If it's shattered, harmony has been broken, order has been disrupted. But within this work, we see them perfectly intact, and they're all reaching towards the exact same goal. This, of course, also symbolizes the ascendant, right? If this is a kind of divine or sacred symbol, then reaching towards a crystal is trying to attain a higher state of being. I think that's also really important as well. And the work before us is part of the song Debris, which is on the album Shape the Light, by the really multimedia artist known as Aether. And Aether, I absolutely love this album. Not only the way he uses strings, but the kind of transcendent nature of this. And you can even see this in the album art as well, right? You have, this defiance of gravity. You have this incredible light. You have that charm of the stars. There's so much happening within this. And I absolutely love the album, especially the song which goes with the piece before us today. So Stu Ballinger, the 3D artist who created the work before us, was really commissioned to work alongside the original artist. I think that's really nice, and I absolutely love to see Ballinger kind of collaborating and creating those as well. And so the song Debris, it is very, very nice. We have this kind of higher tone, if you will. Of course, music is pretty difficult to put into words at times, so bear with me if you will. But Debris, there's these lyrics that come back time and time again. This idea of, you know where you're going and you're almost there, and this sense of being free and that freedom there. So we see these four hands who are trying to reach towards that crystal, and of course, to reach or transcend a higher state of being is really a freedom in many different ways as well. And the original artist Aether, the musician who created that, like I said, I absolutely love the use of strings on here. And the artist has worked with so many different people, from Rocket League to Osu, a lot of different collaborations and clients which the original musician Aether has worked with there. So like I said, I absolutely love this album, especially the use of strings. I think that's a really unique mix to bring that into kind of that electric, that house, that kind of trap or dubstep that it's reminiscent of. But at the end of the day, I just want to ask you guys, what do y'all see when you view this piece? Or if you've listened to this album, what did y'all think whenever you first heard it? Are there any kind of connections that you drew? Did you have something similar? Did you have something completely different that I didn't mention? What did y'all see when you view this piece? Or what did y'all think of whenever you first heard the album? I think that's a pretty important question. The work before us is a motion media piece, so it was created with a digital rendering program known as Cinema 4D with some additional animation. So at the end of the day, it does an amazing job of immersing within that. And of course, like I said, that iridescent charm, it's best experienced in the motion media medium. So like I said, at the end of the day, this is a stunning and profound piece. Really hope y'all enjoyed today. We talked about so many different things, from the crystalline forms as sacred catalysts of light, symbols of harmony. We talked talked about the iridescent charm of crystals. We talked about the album Shape the Light, talked a little bit about the original artist and the 3D artist who created the work before us today. Really hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all enjoyed, go check out the original artist, of course, the 3D artist Stu Ballinger, as well as the original composer, musician, producer known as Aether. So, like I said, this is a stunning album and a very profound piece to go alongside that. But yeah, like I said, really hope y'all enjoyed today. If y'all did, go check out both original artists. My name's Apollo. This was Apollo Art Analysis, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you'd like to support our work directly, please check out our Apollo community tokens. Apollo Art Exchange is an ecosystem of art appreciation which elevates artists each and every day. Thanks for listening.